Australia's worst pedophile was found beaten to death in his protective custody cell in prison. This wasn't his first time in the news though. Check this video out. This is after his first release for molesting children.
Them. Now out on probation, it's not technically against the law for him to live so close to children.
Probation's awesome because I get a lot of things out of probation.
Shannon, you're a convicted sex offender. You're standing across the road from a school drinking alcohol. Do you think that is responsible?
Trust me.
As you can see,
I've got a lot of responsible
just thinks
things,
it's a game.
man. You know, thank God he's gone.
People's families, their kids, their lives. And he was arrested for doing the unthinkable to kids in a school bathroom as he posed as a security guard. Now, before he was arrested, and people even knew he was a chomo, check this out. This is him on a show in Australia that I guess is big, like a hidden camera type of show or whatever. And they interview him unknowingly because he's like just a weirdo. Look.
Once I do full combat training, then I'll be able to get on my taser and everything.
Try to get the taser on that?
Fucking creep. However, there would only be 2 more times he makes the news. It would be for this, where a dude catches him at like a train station and just fires his ass up. Look. And the last time he would make the news, the 2 inmates got into his protective custody cell and beat his brains out. Let's get into it. Shannon Norgate, the man that pretended to be a security guard. He was first jailed in March of 2020 after being found guilty of 5 child sex offenses, including a 2019 sexual assault of 2 boys at Gladstone school bathroom while dressed as a security guard. For that, he only got 4 years in prison and served only 14 months. Now, I was doing full-on armed robberies on drug dealers. I deserved to go to prison. I spent all of my 20s in prison. However, this man dressed up as a security guard, assaulted our children in school bathrooms, and only had to do 14 months of his 4-year sentence. He would get released on supervision as a registered sex offender. That video and the one playing overhead where he's on the news laughing and having fun, yeah, that's when he just got out. And he was in front of a school doing that. Yes, so he went to prison for 14 months for sexually assaulting 5 minors in a school bathroom, gets released early, and then while he's on parole, he's living next to a school. And like all these piece of shits do, he immediately reoffends. First charge was grooming a minor. He would initiate contact to a 12-year-old boy, expose himself, offer money, which caused him obviously to catch a new case that violated his parole, and engaging in that behavior was a whole entire different sentence. What do you think he got? He would get 3 years. Less than what he got for the first offense, while on parole for assaulting 5 young boys. But hey, at least the judge said this: you're a true predator. No, motherfucker, you're the true predator, judge. You want these children to get hurt, but it's all right. We understand. He would only be in prison for a month when justice would truly be handed to him. The correctional center he was located at, in his protective custody unit, he would look dumbfounded, waiting for his breakfast call out. His door was not fully secured or relocked. 2 inmates allegedly knew the camera footage in that area was limited or not functioning. The 2 inmates would immediately enter his cell. When they found him, barely alive, he was suffering from brain bleeding, severe head trauma, internal bleeding, a broken nose, dislocated shoulder, a broken knee, and the cause of death was reported as internal bleeding and head trauma. Shannon Norgate, dead, beaten to death for over 17 minutes. The cameras didn't work. His self-defense techniques didn't work. Because this is a man who sexually assaulted boys, got out, did it again, and got less time. Even mocked, lived by a school, didn't give a fuck. It took the inmates to say, oh, no. You're not going to go back out there and hurt our children. Look at this guy. Stay out, stay free, us, and enjoy the ending of this video. Let's watch this one more time. Instant replay. Oh!